Good morning. Good morning. It's time to rise and receive. Welcome to your 10-minute morning send-off designed to support you in receiving what you most want by unlearning struggle. So today we're going to talk about how to invite good fortune when you want peace. Another way of looking at that is how to invite good fortune when you feel the absence of peace, angst, anxiety, distress, stress of any kind. So if you are among many, especially in the United States right now, who might be feeling some distress, some anxiety, some anticipation about what might happen, what is happening with the election, I wanted to offer this today to provide something that would be soothing, comforting, and give you another way to relate to what's happening here, as well as anybody who's listening in from around the world, either to our elections or all the other things that are happening that are affecting people at a very personal level on the globe, because it's that kind of a year, as we know. So if you don't know me, my name is Sonia Miller. I am a speaker, coach, and best-selling author, and I am passionate about teaching people the very specific, concrete, and results-producing skill set known as receiving. Because most people don't know how to receive. We know how to work hard, we know how to figure things out, we know how to hunt, pursue, seek, and take a whole lot of action. But if we don't know how to engage in the counterbalance, the other side of all of this giving of energy to receive the energy, the results, the fruits of our labor, we could be working till the cows come home super, super hard and always feel like our long overdue rewards are out of reach. So today we are going to talk about the Receive card that I pulled from my Receive card deck, known as Receive Peace. Receive Peace. And I'm going to send you off with a willingness mantra that will help you engage in receiving peace in a very simple way. And beyond that, after the send-off, I'm going to talk about something known as conditional versus unconditional receiving. Because part of what makes us work hard forever is that we believe that we can only receive after certain conditions are met. And that's simply not true, at least the way most people relate to how we produce results in our lives, how we make our goals, dreams, wishes, wants, and aspirations a reality. We believe that we are bound by the conditions of our life. So that is a little bit of a taste of what we're going to be unpacking today. So I invite you to sit back. I'm going to read you the whole card. I think it's a perfect day to do this. Let the words wash over you, and if you like, close your eyes because it lets the words go deeper. Here we go. Receive peace. Deep breath. You already are all that you seek to be, do, and have. This means that you are peace, right here, right now. If you believe that your experience of peace can only happen when or after something happens, you will struggle. In other words, peace is not conditional. Peace is not something that is missing, which you must find. Peace does not happen when something arrives or something occurs or you become this or so-and-so does that. Rather, peace is revealed when you allow the seeking to rest. Your natural peace is revealed when you call off the search, and one moment at a time, you let everything be as it is. One moment at a time, you let everything be as it is. Then your seeking mind, which is the true cause of conflict, rests. Your peace is revealed, and in this spaciousness, you become open and receptive to receiving something new. So take a breath. Know that you can come back and listen to this as much as you need to remember this higher principle And here's your mantra for the day. I invite you to say it to yourself, say it out loud, sing it, breathe it, think about it as often as you need to. I am willing to let this moment be as it is. I am willing to let this moment be as it is. And in addition to saying this willingness mantra, which activates the power of invitation, you can actually practice letting this moment be as it is. Believe me, even if you don't know how, because the mind might want to wrestle with this, all you need is willingness. And I'll tell you, I had this wonderful completion call with a client who just finished my Receive Mastery program yesterday, and we were celebrating successes and acknowledging her growth yesterday. And one of the things that she shared so powerfully with such clear articulation is she says, the thing that I got for the last 6 months of practicing these receiving principles is when I am exhausted, when I am burnt out, when I am tired, when I have nothing left to give, it is such a relief to have an alternative to setting intentions. And that is to be an invitation. Because that's what we do. That's where learned struggle comes from. When we are wrestling with something that we don't want, or that we're afraid of, or we have a problem, or we want something and we're trying to make it happen, we operate from intention. I need to make this happen. That's the hunter. It's very linear. We have a target on the horizon. We set an intention. We go after it. That's great under the right conditions, but what if you're exhausted? What if you can't control the conditions of your life? How do you feel powerful then? Most people don't know the alternative. Well, the alternative is the balance to intention. It's invitation. And that's what this student was saying. She goes, it is such a relief that when I have nothing left, no intention energy left in me, I actually have something powerful I can engage in. I can invite. I know how to be an invitation. And so willingness is one of the most powerful ways of being an invitation. You simply be willing, and that's what this mantra is. It's an opportunity to invite the peace that is already here into your awareness, into your experience. I am willing to let everything be as it is. In this moment, I am willing to let everything be as it is. And as you do, all of the seeking, all of the work hard, all of the intention can rest, and then a space opens up in which to receive something other than all of that hard work in your inner world and in your outer world. So I hope this gives you something that you can take with you today and in the coming days that can provide comfort and soothing. And beyond that, I really want to unpack this idea of conditional receiving and unconditional receiving. Okay, part of the hard work ethic, part of the learned struggle that we're so well indoctrinated into is that certain conditions must be fulfilled in order to. In other words, everything that you want, all of the fulfillment that you seek can only come after certain conditions are fulfilled. I call it the incorrect cause and effect thinking. A plus B equals C. Wow, that's true in math, and that's true when you're problem solving in the physical world, but it's not true about the ultimate truth of receiving. Receiving is not about getting. Receiving is about experiencing, feeling, and seeing what is already here. There is peace right here, right now. There's well-being right here, right now. There is money right here, right now. There is health right here, right now. There's opportunity right here, right now. There is love. There is connection. There's support. Everything that you want is here right now. But can you see it? Can you let it in? Can you receive it? It is unconditional. It is beyond conditions, yet it requires awareness. It requires a space in which to receive it, and that space opens up when you learn how to receive what is here, when you receive everything as sacred. So if you struggle, you receive the struggle. you let it land so a space opens up. If you're afraid, you receive the fear, you let it land so that the space opens up. Receiving is about learning how to open up a space where you let go of control and you tap into the safety that is available to you. Now, if you've never learned how to do this, if you don't know how to access your natural safety because you already are all that you seek to be, do, and have, it is a discovery process, and that is my invitation to you. If you do nothing else but show up to these Rise and Receives, you are engaging in this discovery process. Okay? That is the opportunity. And here's one more thing about conditional versus unconditional receiving. The highest truth is this: there is one source and infinite channels. Life is the source of all that you could ever need. It's always providing. It's right here, right now. But it might come in through this channel or that channel or that channel. In other words, it can come in from many different conditional scenarios. A person, for example, this is a very concrete example. Money. There's one source and infinite channels. But what happens is we get attached to the channel. So we think that the money has to come from the sale or from alimony or from a loan or from a job. Okay? If we get attached to the channel, we block the flow. But when we open up to releasing the conditions through which money can come in, we start to receive unconditionally. One source and infinite channels. Same with love. Same with opportunity. Same with creative expression. That is what receiving offers. It's a release of the conditions so you can open up to the flow of life, which is so infinitely abundant. So I hope this is lighting off some aha light bulbs for you and that it inspires you to explore more. And if this particular Rise and Receive really got you excited to learn more about how to create that space, I invite you to join me in a brand new 30-day challenge called Start Receiving Now. It starts on Monday, but it will be available beyond that. And all you have to do is go to receivechallenge.com. For 30 days, I will send you a micro teaching, 3 to 5 minute video with an awareness practice, and you will get to practice creating the space in which to receive. Since that is that non-negotiable, you must have a space in which to receive. Most people can't even do that because they are afraid of it, because they don't know what to do in that space. I am here to guide you every step of the way. Join me 30 days and start receiving now. The whole purpose is to experience easy receiving of good and better things in your life right now. Not when then, not when conditions are fulfilled, but unconditionally right now. Hope that you will join me. Have a great day. Keep receiving peace, and I'll see you at the next Rise and Receive. Bye, everybody.